Hello Python programmers, this is AK. In this video we are going to see about how to create an Instagram bot that will help you to automate the messages. This is the third video on the Instagram automation. Previously I did the Instagram automation for Instagram likes and Instagram comments. This is the third part of this series. In the past two videos in this series we used the Selenium for doing the automation, and we are going to use the same library here to make this automation process. I'm going to start this video from scratch. If you want direct implementations, then I will give you the timestamps and you can easily go to the respective video section that you want. Okay. First of all, the Selenium is a framework that will work on browsers and web applications. Using this library, you can easily automate anything on your browser. It is not an automation tool, we can say it is a framework that will test the websites and web applications. Mostly it supports all the browsers. Okay. If you want to operate the Selenium, then you need to download the WebDriver. WebDriver is a kind of automation tool and it is used to test the web applications. Mainly WebDrivers are used for checking the output of our automation code. First of all, you need to install the Selenium library. Go to your CMD and type pip install Selenium to install this library. And this is one requirement, and another one is the WebDriver. You have to download the WebDriver separately and it doesn't come with the Selenium installation. There are some conditions you have to know before we download the WebDrivers. The popular WebDrivers are Chrome driver and Gecko driver. The Chrome driver is used only on the Chrome browser and Gecko driver is for the Firefox. All the testers in the software world, they are majorly using these drivers. And in this video I am using the Chrome driver, and if you are using the Firefox, then you have to download the Gecko driver. For downloading the Chrome driver, open your Chrome and type Chrome driver and click the first link and you can see the latest versions of Chrome driver. So click the link and download the Chrome driver. Once you download this, you have to extract the folder. So we finished the two requirements. So before starting this video, do like, share, comment and subscribe. These things will motivate me to produce more good contents in Python programming. Okay, so let's start this video. Open your editor and type from Selenium import WebDriver. And another important module is time. So import the time module. Now create a variable browser, and in this variable you need to type webdriver.chrome, and inside this object you have to insert the path of your Chrome driver tool. And next we need to insert the website that you want to automate. Create an object browser.get, and in this object insert the Instagram website link. Next you need to add some delay in your automation program. Why we are adding the delay means sometimes Selenium is slow to identify the tags on the website. By adding the delay, we are giving some time to Selenium for searching the tags on the website. That's why we are using the time module. So these are the primary steps in this program, and totally there are 4 important steps are there to automate the Instagram messages. Declare a function login, and in this function we are going to automate the Instagram login. Create a variable username, and in this variable you need to type browser.findElement by XPath. So in this object you need to pass the web element, and that is present in the Instagram website. So go to the Instagram site and inspect the username input field, and you can see that lot of HTML elements in my side view. So go to the highlighted part and copy the web element by full XPath. After that, go to your program and paste the web element in the object, and then you have to send the username as an input. In Selenium, if you want to send any inputs to the web page, you have to use the sendKeys object to send the inputs to the web page. Okay, we have to send our username to a particular field. So type username.sendKeys, and in this object you have to pass the username of your Instagram, and follow the same steps for the password field. Create a variable password and type browser.findElement by XPath. Next, go to the site and inspect the password field and copy the XPath of the web element. Follow the same way that we did for sending the inputs to the username field. Here instead of username we are going to send the passwords. Type password.sendKeys and insert your password in this object. Finally call submit method to finish this login automation section. So let's check how this part works. 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 So let's che It works fine. We successfully finished the login automation process. Let's start the next part. In this part of the program, we are going to block these two notifications that will come when you finish the login process. Declare a function as notification. Under this function, create a variable not now. First, we are going to block this notification. So type browser.findElement by XPath and go to the Instagram site. You can see this notification pop up. Now inspect the not now option and copy the XPath of the web element. Once you've done this process, paste this element on not now variable. You can see this website shows another pop-up notification. We have to close this notification also. Create a variable notification and in this variable type browser.findElement by XPath. Now go to the Instagram website and inspect the field and copy the XPath of the web element. And paste this element on the notification variable and send one click as an input to the web page. So this is the end of this section. So let's run this part of the program. And it works fine and we don't have any errors on these two parts. These two parts are common for all the Instagram automations. The real part of the automation starts here. Okay. Now you can see the 4 buttons on my right side view. We need to send a click as an input to the message button. So inspect the message button. In this group of web elements, you need to click the div tag and here you can see the class tag and copy the class value. Now go to your program and declare a function as message and under this function create variable message click and type browser.findElement by class name. Inside this object, paste the class value and call the click method on this variable so it is able to send a click to the message button. So we finished our third part of the automation program and next one is the final part of this automation program. Declare a function as final and in this function you have to create a variable chat icon and type browser.findElement by class name. Now go to the Instagram page and inspect this chat icon. You can see the class value here and copy that value. Once you've done this, paste that value in the variable chat icon. Now create another variable as type name. Using this variable, we are going to send the username of the person who you want to send the message. Okay. Now look at this. This web page need a single click for processing the next steps. So we need to send a click to the particular tag. When you type the username, it shows some suggestions. So inspect the username. Under the main division tag, there is another subdivision tag is present. You need to copy the XPath of the div tag. Now come to this program. Create variable name and type browser.findElement by XPath and paste the XPath value in this object. After that, create a variable next and type browser.findElement by tag name. Go to the Instagram site and see there is one button called next. So inspect that button. In the highlighted part, the class value is there. So copy the class value and paste that value in the variable next. And the final step of the program is you have to create a variable mbox and type browser.findElement by tag name. So go to the site and you can see the message box and inspect the message box. And in the highlighted section, you can see the tag called text area. Just this tag is enough. So copy this tag and paste this tag on the message box variable. And then create a variable send and type browser.findElement by xpath. And go to the site and inspect the send button and copy the xpath value and paste the value on the object. So that's all about the code, and let's run this program. You can see this program works well and we don't get any errors while running this program. So the Selenium framework is easily understandable for beginners. You can easily automate any websites or web applications using this Selenium library. Hope you guys learned something new in this video, and if you like this video, give a like and subscribe and share for more interesting scripts in Python. And thanks for watching, and thank you. See you on next video.